Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Who's our next target?
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Mind your fate.
Don't get too close! And trap! Keep up. Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
No, my soul.
Fire it up!
Rain cutter.
Surrender! Nowhere to run!
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying! We can't leave you here by yourself!
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here. This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot. The pipes continue further. Let's head in. Keep up.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and...
Tape record?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final... However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should...
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui...
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Look! Paimon found another tape! A date is written on it. Let Paimon see. It's from a half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short-circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Carcata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers, the the writing is sloppy. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Maybe Carcata helped him with...
It's hard to say. These are the last...
Vediamo.
Sorry, Carcata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command, and that is a very dangerous thing. I've officially activated the third-generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as... Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. I'm also getting tired, Carcata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Carcata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Carcata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here... of course my art decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Carcata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extract. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. I'm sorry, Carcata. In the end...
Mannaggia.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their
Paimon understands. Then... what?
because Carcata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess feet, perhaps only by building such a machine. But if he had slowed down and saw Carcata as a friend, Carcata can't speak, and yet it cares about...
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, first, let's find the control unit for the ley line extract.
Ok, dobbiamo trovare quello da spegnere.
One with the force.
Eccolo là.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Ah, ok, giusto. Diventano visibili nel momento in cui ci passi sopra. Me l'ero un attimo dimenticata sto particolare. Ok. Uè.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down?
Ah,
Check this out!
Flicker.
Rain outlines your fate.
Can't see? One with the force. I'll uproot you! Fire it up! Nowhere to run!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Defract. Flicker.
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get too close!
Let me weave you a verse.
Entrap! I hear everything! Can't see?
ok.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they... Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Carcata. Keep up.
Ecco perché voleva le parti meccaniche, voleva riparare il suo costruttore,
So,
in un certo senso.
Kakata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Carcata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. And it's true that Carcata isn't able to think or
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair.
yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to... Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the leyline extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while.
Poverino. Che brutto.
Keep up.
Ops.
The leyline extractor has ceased operating. Traces of leyline energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the date. According to the Academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air...
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well. Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui.
Alright. Then... let's go back to Catherine.